Thank you, Phyllis. Music to soothe the soul this Sunday morning. Good morning, everyone. We are going to start off by reminding ourselves that we get to choose which wave we ride to the shore, and today we're choosing the heaven wave. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing I'm choosing heaven today. I choose abundance today. I choose abundance today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing I choose abundance today. I choose acceptance today. I choose acceptance today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing I choose acceptance today. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing I'm choosing heaven today. Oh, we're going to continue by reminding ourselves that we are already complete and whole. I am complete, I am whole, expressing the divine as I travel down the road. I am complete, I am whole. celebrate the journey of life. I am complete, I am whole, expressing the divine as I travel down the road. I am complete, I am whole, I celebrate the journey of life. Standing in the dark or dancing in the light, whether I'm confused or filled with insight, I am always whole, I am complete, just like the mighty oak that's contained in the seed. I am complete, I am whole, expressing the divine as I travel down the road. I am complete, I am whole, I celebrate the journey of life. I am complete, I am whole, expressing the divine as I travel down the road. I am complete, I am whole, I celebrate the journey of life. I celebrate the journey of life. I celebrate the journey of life.
Good morning, everyone. Please join me in affirming our statement of being together. There is only one presence and one power in the universe, God, the good, omnipotent. This power expresses life, love, wisdom, and abundance through me. In it, I live and move and have my being. Good morning, everyone. My name is Daveta, and I'll be your service leader today. Welcome to Unity of Bloomington, live streaming service. We extend a special welcome to those of you who are participating in our online service this morning for the first time. You can find us both on Facebook and on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to hit the subscribe button. You can find these links to our streaming services on both of these platforms or on the homepage of our website, unityofbloomington.org. You can also sign up for our newsletter while you're exploring the website. At Unity, we offer practical spiritual teachings that empower abundant and meaningful living. We are a center for spiritual growth, and we provide inspiration, tools, and practices that support people on their path of spiritual growth. Please join me in this call and response. God is all good and active in everything, everywhere. God is. I am naturally good because of God's divinity is in me and everyone. I am. I create my experiences by what I think, feel, do, and believe. I create. Through affirmative prayer and meditation, I connect with God and bring out the good in my life.
I pray.
I do and give my best by living the truth I know. I make a difference.
I live.
Thank you. I now invite Ginger up for a moment with the children.
Thank you, Daveta. Thank you, Andy and Seb and Phyllis and Betsy, and I think Lynn is at home being our virtual greeter. And I want to thank all of the parents who posted photos of their children getting ready for their first day of school this past week, because it breathed life into my experience of last week, seeing all the photos and everyone saying what grade they're going into. And I just so appreciate the parents in our community for helping us celebrate this new time with you all. So if you've been paying attention, I know that you realize that this month we've been talking a lot about acceptance. Acceptance of what is going on around us, and then resisting those thoughts or feelings or ideas that stand in the way of us feeling comfortable, safe, and secure. I know that many of you in our community started your first day of school, preschool, kindergarten, high school, online. Now, that is probably the first time in the history of all of us that the first day of school has been online at home with the computer. And so we, all of us together, are experiencing something that's new. And some of you might be very comfortable with it. Some of you might be experiencing a little bit of resistance to technology or to not seeing your friends in person. And so I just want to invite you this coming week to explore every part of it with that sense of curiosity. Many of you, you've already been through 3 days of online school, so you kind of know what's going to happen. But if you find yourself in this moment where you're not sure how things are going to work, I invite you to bring forth that part of you that's just curious and go, I'm not sure what's going to happen, but I'm curious to see how this day unfolds. I'm curious to see how we're going to interact with each other. And I'm curious how others are doing and how the teachers are doing. If we embrace our experiences with curiosity, that opens us up to experience things from a different perspective and also helps us to enjoy the unfolding of what's going on around us. So I want to encourage you and your parents or your adult in your family to post some more pictures for us in our community so that we can see what it's like for you as you're learning. Maybe post one of those pictures of your desk or your learning center. Maybe it's the kitchen table, or maybe you have a special place that you do your learning. But I would love to see some of those pictures on the web. So I look forward to receiving those pictures this week. And we're going to sing to you because we want to remind you that you are the future. You are the future, and we love you. You are the future, and we honor you. You are the future, and we lift you up. You are the future, you're divine.
I love that children's moment. It's always so amazing when it talks about the message that you absolutely need to hear in the moment. Thank you so much. Unity's 2020 theme is perfect vision, seeing through a spiritual lens. This month, we focus on experiencing acceptance as we release resistance. Acknowledging what is, we allow people, circumstances, and situations to simply be as they are. Our oneness assures us of our good. Each of us can choose to consciously drop all resistance and recognize what is present without judgment. We can each make peace with our emotions, allowing them to be as they are, without self-judgment or blame. We take ownership and responsibility for our well-being, aware that it is not tied to other people, circumstances, or outcomes. Acceptance brings peace. Relinquish control, embrace uncertainty, and take comfort. Guided by wisdom and discernment, we know when and how to act. We're flexible and adaptable, accepting and free of resistance. We affirm the highest good as we accept life's changing experiences, and they are certainly changing right now. Please join me in claiming this truth as our own. Together, I release resistance and experience acceptance. Thank you. And today, remember, after the service, we have Unity Cafe. It's available through Zoom, and I think Reverend Lynn is posting the link to that in the Facebook chat right now. It's always fun to connect and see everyone's faces. We haven't seen each other in so long. And now for the daily word. The word for today is protected. The affirmation is, I shine my light and feel protected. Feelings of fear that creep into my life may conjure childhood memories of scary nighttime images and noises. As a child, I may have felt afraid of the dark or startled by an unfamiliar sound. But the morning sun always dispelled the darkness, and I realized there was never anything to fear. I keep that knowledge alive as I let the divine presence within dissolve the darkness of fear and shine the light of comfort and safety. Now, when any darkness descends in my life, I remember the protecting love, presence, and power of God expressing as me. As I attune more fully to my divine nature, light dawns within my consciousness, and I realize that God's protection is always mine. From Psalm 27, verse 1, the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? And now we'll join together in speaking the affirmation aloud. I shine my light and feel protected. And now repeat it to yourself silently. I shine my light and feel protected. Our message today will be provided by our spiritual ministry co-coordinator, Ginger Curry, and our Unity music team will be providing the musical inspiration.
When that small voice of doubt starts to whisper in my ear, when that loud shout of no brings me to tears, when I feel I can't go on and I've lost my way, you remind me. All I'll ever need is here inside of me. All I'll ever need for this life is here inside. All the strength I need to see me through my day, all the love that transforms all my fear, all the wisdom to guide my steps each day, it's here inside. Here inside of me, where all those questions cease, all I'll ever need for this life is here inside. All deep inside of me, where all is here inside. All I'll ever need for this life is here inside. Thank you, Phyllis, for adding that lovely accompaniment to the song. So, back in July, when Lynn put out the call for the message titles for the month of August, I said, why not a Star Trek title? Resistance is futile. Not really knowing what I was going to be talking about at that time. Kind of didn't matter. I figured that would work itself out. Unfortunately for me today, I don't have a great Star Trek story to tell about the title of our message today. But in the end, you know, resistance is futile because we might as well accept what's around us and then decide the steps that we are going to take that will allow for transformation. And I guess that's what happened when, Captain Picard transformed into part of the Borg. I guess maybe that's how that analogy works out. Forgive my nerdiness for just a moment. But good morning. I told everyone this morning that I kind of woke up with a little bit of the saddies. I was, it was kind of overcast this morning, and it was kind of hard to kind of get going. But I am so fortunate that I have the opportunity to gather with the 6 people. Actually, we are 6 people today, with the other 5 people, and we're very socially distanced. Actually, that's not the right word. We're very, very, very physically distanced. We've all got our masks on. My mask is over there, though, because once I begin singing and once I begin remembering all of the wonderful spiritual practices and truths that we teach, I go, oh yeah. I get to, and this was a reference from last week, we get to choose the wave of feeling that we ride to the shore. That was what that little reference was. So even though I woke up with the saddies, a little under the, wasn't really feeling it this morning, that wasn't the wave that I had to ride all day. That there's waves continually coming, and that I get to choose which wave I ride to the shore. So I wanted to go back to something that Dave just said when she was introducing new people today. She says, we at Unity, we offer practical spiritual teachings that empower abundant and meaningful living. And for those of you that have joined us today, this is the message that I would love, I desire for you to take with you throughout the rest of this week, is that you and I have the opportunity to take some of these ideas that we are exploring today and use them to empower your life experience so that you can live and move and have your being in this world more abundantly and more meaningfully. So that is my goal for today, is to offer some of those ideas that you can take throughout your week. When Davta was reading about our theme for this month, 2020 vision, we have gotten so much practice this year of using our spiritual teachings in the reality that we are finding ourselves in every day. And one of the things that Dave just said when she was talking about acceptance is that oneness assures me of my good. Oneness. And that is what one of the spiritual ideas that we teach is that you and I are not separated from the divine. That there is nothing that can separate us from the embrace and the love of God. No physical reality, no circumstance, no situation can ever separate us from this oneness. And that this oneness assures me that good is always available. Now, one thing that can separate me is when I close off my awareness to this goodness that is always mine and available to me. So one of the things that I like, one of the phrases that I like to use as I'm going through my day is I am open and receptive to receive the abundance of oneness. I am open and receptive to receive the wisdom of Spirit. I am open and receptive to a helping hand. I am open and accepting to see an opportunity. So being open, being accepting, being ready to receive your abundance, oneness, that it assures us that our good is always around us. The other thing that Dave just said is I take ownership and responsibility for my well-being, aware that it is not tied to other people. My wellness is not tied to Betsy, although I love Betsy. But my well-being is tied to Ginger. I take ownership and responsibility for my well-being, aware that it is not tied to other people. It is not tied to a circumstance, and it is not tied to an outcome that I might be desiring. If something doesn't work out for me, that I'm kind of desiring to happen in my life, if it doesn't work out, that doesn't have to interfere with me feeling a sense of pride in myself, a sense of worthiness in myself. My well-being is not dependent on other people. One of the things that personally I have been experiencing in the last month is some vision issues, where in my left eye, I see squiggly, not really squiggly, but things are blurry. I am not seeing 20/20 out of this left eye at the moment. But I am responsible for that well-being. That means that I go to my eye doctor and I explain what's going on, and she sends me to the eye center, and they take another look and they diagnose what's going on with my eye. And then I take those steps. One of those steps is that I need to be more responsible about my blood sugar and about the exercise that I'm giving. And I am not a victim. But so many of us, when we receive a diagnosis, we go, why is this happening to me? Why am I a victim? Instead of going, well, this is what I'm experiencing. What is mine to do? Maybe I need to stopping by the gas station and picking up those peanut M&Ms that I love so much. Maybe it's that I need to make sure that I get my 30 minutes of cardio every couple of days. I am responsible, and I take ownership. When we are experiencing dis-ease in our body, it's our body's call to us, letting us know that, something's not going 100% right now. We need you to take a look at it. We need you to become aware that we need some attention. And so it's our responsibility to go, okay, this is what's going on. What is my next step to do, to participate in the healing, in the experience of wholeness in my body? One of the things that I've been examining a lot in this past month is what limiting thoughts do I hold that keep me from expressing my full spiritual and human potential. We all have within us the Christ light, all of us. And one of the things that we strive for here at Unity is that we practice these principles and we practice these exercises so that we can express more and more of our spiritual potential in our everyday human life. Not only do we have spiritual potential, but we all have personal human potential. We all have our gifts and our talents. And one of the things that we can choose to do in our life is to find those gifts and talents and explore ways to develop them so that we can express them more and more fully into our human experience. The first limiting thing that usually always pops into my head, well, it used to, not so much anymore, but, well, I'm too young to do that. I can't use that excuse anymore. Phyllis is over there laughing at me. But is there something, I mean, we have all ages listening today. Is there something that you long to do, but maybe there's an age restriction, an age barrier there? Getting your driver's license. If you wanted to become president or if you want to become a senator, there are some age requirements there that you have to be a certain certain age before you qualify to participate. So instead of saying, well, I'm not old enough to do that, or I'm not old enough to participate, what another question might be is, what can I be doing now that will prepare me so that when I am old enough, I can step forward with confidence, with the knowledge, with the skill that will help me immediately step forward onto that path. Another excuse might be, well, I'm too old to learn something new. I can probably use that excuse now. I'm too old for this. Now, there are some age limits. If you want to be an FBI agent or if you want to be a policeman or certain physical things, they do have some age restrictions if you want to be in the field. Probably if you want to join the military, I'm sure there's some age restrictions on that. But instead of saying, I'm too old for that, maybe asking the question, well, I might be too old at this moment, but what might I do so that with my skill and with my knowledge and with my experience, I can support those who are currently working in their fields? How can I be peripherally involved in this? My other favorite excuses are, well, I don't have enough education, or I'm not qualified to do that, or maybe I have too much education, or maybe I'm too qualified to be doing that. But you see, these are the wrong questions to be asking. If I'm not qualified, if I don't have the education, what education do I need to acquire? What skills do I need to develop? What licensings do I need to study for? Or maybe if you feel like you're overqualified, maybe it's time to write a book, or maybe it's time to teach. The answers to these questions, or even maybe the new questions, this provides us information. It provides us feedback so that we can see, is this an excuse or is this a call for me to hone my skills? You might say, well, Ginger, I want to sing the national anthem at the inauguration. And I might say, well, great. Do you know the words to the national anthem? Well, no. I just thought I'd learn them right before it. Well, have you ever sang the national anthem before? Well, no. Do you know what key you sing the national anthem in? Well, what's a key? Let me just tell you, those are some questions that you need to answer before you audition to go sing the national anthem. So how many people have you sang in front of before? Well, I sing in front of my mom and my dad, or I've sang in front of my grandparents. How do you feel about being on live TV? Well, let me get back to you on that. These are some of the questions that if you answer, well, I don't know, these are the things that you need to hone. You need to learn the words. You need to practice so that you know what key you sing in. You need to start singing in front of people so that when you are presented with a crowd of 500,000 people, that you feel comfortable and secure and confident that you can accomplish what you've set out to do. There's nothing wrong with preparing. There's nothing wrong with having big dreams. What we are called to do is to make sure that we're asking the questions. Have I done my homework? Have I taken in the information from the questions that I've asked? And have I made sure that I have the education, the qualifications, the experience, the interest in what it is that I'm desiring to accomplish and experience? It's all information. There's nothing to be afraid of information. We should all be able to non-judgmentally look at the pros and the cons and go, yes, I check off all these. I can do a little work on those. Still working on those. It's just information. Since I have had nothing better to do, I have decided that 2020 is now going to be Ginger Curry's personal year of deep healing. Because we have been presented with so many opportunities to practice our spiritual teachings, our spiritual truths, and that I am sure things have come up for us over the past 7 or 8 months. This is the time. This is the opportunity to go, wow, this keeps coming up for me. I have some fear around this. This is the perfect opportunity for me to heal this part of my life where I am seeing this same resistance coming up. This is the perfect opportunity for me to finally figure out why I'm not experiencing abundance in this area, whether it's health or love or life, or whether it's financial or whether it's personal success, job success. Now is the time. Let's claim 2020 as the year where I did substantial self-work, where I did transformative healing in my own life. I see a lot of memes on Twitter and on Facebook that say, you know, what's your gift for this year? And most of them, you know, are kind of funny, but most of them are like, this year's been a total wash. This year doesn't have to be a total wash. This is the year that you and I have the opportunity to spiritually grow, to humanly grow, to expand our personal potential. This is our year. Don't just say, let's just call this year a wash. All right, we'll just start 2021. We'll start again there. Let's claim this year as our year, where we just released a lot of resistance. We healed a lot of parts of ourselves that had the potential to be healed, that we stepped into our potential. One of the affirmations that I have been working with is one that I allow the divine presence within to dissolve all limited thinking, and I now shine and express the light of abundance. This kind of came from our daily word today. I tweaked a few of the words. I allow the divine presence within to dissolve all limited thinking and now shine and express the light of abundance. I shine and express the light of abundance. I shine and express the light of abundance. We're going to prepare for meditation by reminding ourselves that the thoughts that we hold on to, that pop into our mind, not just the random thoughts that we can just let fly by, but the thoughts that we hold on to are our prayers that we pray throughout the day. Are you holding on to a thought of, I can't do this? That's your prayer. Are you holding on to thought that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me? That sounds like a more productive prayer. Am I holding on to the thought that I just don't know how to do this? Or am I holding on the thought that I'm wise with the wisdom of spirit? Am I praying, the world is overwhelming me and I just can't go on? Or am I praying that I have all that I need to fulfill my spiritual and physical potential? I have all that I need. These are the prayers that I hope that you will pray throughout this week. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I am wise with the wisdom of spirit. I have all that I need to accomplish all that is mine to do, and to express and to experience my spiritual and physical potential. Our thoughts, our prayers. Our thoughts are prayers, and we are always praying. Our thoughts are prayers. Listen to what you're saying. Seek a higher consciousness, a state of peacefulness, and know that God is always there. And every thought becomes a prayer. And so I invite you to breathe in and to release. To close your eyes if that feels comfortable. To unwind your body. To lengthen and straighten your neck. To sit in a nice erect position, allowing each vertebrae to stretch. And as we breathe in, allow yourself to relax a little more. And out. I am not dependent on people or situations to experience my good. But I am gifted with people who love me, with people who care, And I am surrounded by the energy of God, always working to express my highest and best. I open my awareness, I open my spiritual 2020 eyes to recognize and become aware of my abundance, of my love, of my wholeness. I am open, I am receptive. And as I breathe in the good, I also breathe out good that blesses others. As I breathe in my joy, I breathe out joy that touches those around me. And as I breathe in my love, I breathe out the love that inspires all humankind to step into their own divine and physical potential. Oneness. Oneness in spirit, and oneness in a human level. We are all individualized portions of all there is, and we contain within us all there is. As we breathe in oneness, breathe out oneness. Breathe in connection. Breathe out connection. Breathe in love. And breathe out love as we rest in this knowingness, in the silence. I am divinity in action. I am prosperity in wealth. I am freedom and forgiveness. I am the epitome of health. Although I am living a human existence, in truth I'm a being of a spiritual realm. Although I am living a human existence, in truth I'm a being of a spiritual realm. I am a spiral of expansion. existence. In truth, I'm a being of a spiritual realm. Although I am living a human existence, in truth, I'm a being of a spiritual realm. I am endlessly creative. I am intuitively wise. I am here in divine timing. I am the sight beyond my eyes. Although I am living a human existence, in truth, I'm a being of a spiritual realm. Although I am living a human existence, in truth, I'm a being of a spiritual realm. In truth, I'm a being of a spiritual realm. In truth, I'm a being of a spiritual realm.
Thank you so much, Ginger, for that message, the music team for the music, everyone who is in front of the camera, behind the camera, and all out in the interwebs. We now turn to the spiritual practice of generosity. We are grateful for the many ways this center supports us in our spiritual growth. Where else are you going to get a message like this? And we in turn are happy to support this center with our financial contributions and our voluntary service. We are also grateful to those who have already put in place automatic weekly, monthly, or quarterly giving. Today, if you feel led to give, please visit our website at unityofbloomington.org and click on the giving link. You can also place a check in the mail. Our mailing address is 4001 South Rogers Street, Bloomington, Indiana, 47403. I invite you to place your hands over your heart as we say our abundance affirmation. Together, I am an abundant being living in an abundant universe. God is the source of my supply. I am not dependent on people or situations for my good. God is the source of my supply. I always have something to give, and I consistently give it. I expect the best, I give my best, and I now attract the best in every experience.
Go out and shine your light. You know the time is right. You gotta go out and shine your light. Go out and shine. Go out and shine. Go out and shine your light. You know the time is right. You gotta go out and shine your light. Go out and shine. Go out and shine. Step out and take a chance. Walk the talk, join the dance. Relax, enjoy the ride. Let kindness be your guide. You got to go out and shine your light. You know the time is right. You gotta go out and shine your light. Go out and shine. Go out and shine. One voice, one hand, one heart. Wanna change, make a start. We're one big family. Love shines through you, love shines through me. Come on and go out and shine your light. You know the time is right. You gotta go out and shine your light. Go out and shine. Go out and shine. Go out and shine. Go out and shine.
Thank you for allowing your offerings to go out into this world and shine for you. We bless the offering received with these words together. Divine love flowing through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I'd like to invite our prayer partner this week, Ginger Curry, to come up and close the service.
Thank you, Dave. I'm Ginger Curry, and I would love to connect with you, to celebrate with you this week. You can contact me at gingercurry@gmail.com, and I would love to reach out with you. I do have a few prayer requests. We want to remember Zara Pelfrey's stepfather. He is currently in Bloomington Hospital, and we just want to send him some love and comfort. And while we're at it, why don't we go ahead and send everyone that is in Bloomington Hospital some love and some comfort. People in the hospital right now are not able to see visitors, and so let's send them our spiritual and our distance love, and just affirm that they are feeling loved and supported at this moment. We'd also like to bring the Salmon family to mind. Monica lost her brother yesterday, and we just want to surround her, the family, and her greater family as they go through this time and deal with the emotions of losing someone that you love. And so we hold them in our thoughts and in our prayers and in our hearts, and we say this blessing with them. Together, we are here to glow as the light of God. We are the light of God. We are here to embrace as the love of God. We are the love of God. We are here to stand in truth as the power of God. We are the power of God. We are here to radiate as the presence of God. We are the presence of God. And wherever we are, God is, and all is well. And please join us in singing the peace song.